How's it going, dudes and dudettes? Name's Fox Soul. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to some more Wavering Waves content here on the channel. If you don't know, we live stream every single day, and if this video for some reason you're watching and it helps you out, or if you have questions or more details on things that you need to know, or you have some feedback that you want to provide, come check us out on the live streams. We typically go ahead and live stream pretty much every night after 6 p.m. Central Time Zone right here on the channel. So if you're Central Time, 6 p.m., come join us on the live stream right here on the channel. But in today's video, we're basically going to go ahead and have a small little conversation. And this is going to be a guide to new players of Wavering Waves and to help you guys better your experience in the game. So I want to try to crack down on a couple of different things, and yeah, let's have some fun. So you just started Wavering Waves. Okay, this video, I'm going to put it like this to you. I'm going to assume that by the time you watch this video, you've hopefully have already completed the tutorial of the game. You haven't stopped, or you're not picking this up before getting to tutorial. If you're going to get to it, let me put it like this. Quick, too long, don't read the clause here. Tutorial will go ahead and force you to do a bunch of different things for like the first 2 hours of the game. Once you're done, you'll be able to go ahead and fully explore. You'll be able to fully go do whatever the hell you want. You can go ahead and continue the story, you know, and complete those missions. You'll be able to go ahead and start doing side quests, exploration missions. You'll be able to do a bunch of other different things, or you can just go run around and go kill things. That's pretty much what we're talking about here. Well, in this case regards, I would say that if you're past the tutorial level and everything's been going good, you got yourself ready to go, what is one of the first and foremost things you should be going to do? I'll tell you like this. You shouldn't go do the story mode straight up. I would say that you could, but what I would totally recommend is go take a good solid hour and go explore. Go get your lay of the land. Go get your bearings. And go find what is called beacons. These guys right here, okay? They have right here these beacons. If I can lock onto it right here, these resonance beacons right here, they're all over the map. These are your waypoints. The big ones right here that look like an eye, these right here will heal your entire team. These right here are just your waypoints to get to the location. These are your fast travel locations. You should just go ahead and do as much as you can when it comes to exploring. Go all the way south to the dim forest, go collect every one of the beacons, go all the way to the mire over here, same thing, get all the beacons, go unlock, you know, the depths of the elusive realm here, go do all of this. As you can see, we've already completed the map 100% and everything, but this is the first thing that I would recommend anybody and everyone to do. This is exactly what I did in the beginning of the game. Before we actually started the story mode, we went ahead, we went find every single beacon we can get our hands on. We located a couple of bosses because we're going to need to be able to grind these bosses out anyway. So it's pretty good to go ahead and have a waypoint that you can just go click to. And then when you're in story mode and it tells you you need to go 150,000 feet in this fucking direction, you already got a waypoint that's unlocked that's right next to it, and you can just go there and you don't have to waste your time running to that location. You already did it. And that is one of the biggest recommendations that I could ever tell anybody. And look, here is another chest. We have fully did everything in this game. And look, we got another activity right here. One of the shooting galleries that we can go do. That's fucking hilarious. I'm not sure if this is a glitch or what, but we're still finding chests. We're still finding different bot flies and butterflies and everything, even though we have already 100% the map. Okay, I'm sorry. I got a little distracted there. That's my fault. I just thought that was a little funny because I was running up there for something else while talking and that happened. But in any case, there will be some areas that you're not going to be able to enter right away. Don't worry about those areas. Just worry about the areas you can do. Just go get all the beacons, unlock the beacons. Hell, if you come onto my live stream, you've just started, you haven't gotten all the beacons, let me know. We can co-op if you have the ability. If you got to, I think it's what, rank 20 or something like that, Union 20 or something, and you haven't done it yet, guess what? Just let me know. We'll go run those beacons down and we'll get each and every one of those beacons for you. That's not a big deal. And after you do that, then go do the story. Like I said, after that, go finish the story. It won't take you long. It's going to take you maybe a day of just of constant, you know, sleeping. And because the story, I'm going to be honest with you, the story is not really that good. I mean, it's okay. It's decent, but I pretty much, without being able to skip certain parts of it and being forced to read and see all this that I wasn't interested in, made it to where it was excruciatingly like I want to fall asleep. I had to drink a lot of coffee and force myself not to sleep in order to do this. But yeah, that's completely my recommendation there. Next is that you're going to get to the point to where you're going to have to start collecting echoes. And the reason being is echoes are pretty much your main going to be, let me put it this way, it's going to be where your main source of damage is going to be outputted from. The better echoes that you get that are tuned better, the better damage, the better energy regen, crit rate, crit damage, all that's going to come out. So this is your echo system right here. Boom. This is what you need to focus on. But you will unlock this, the data bank. And you're not going to be automatically level 20. You're going to be all the way down here somewhere. But once you get to level 15, and how you do this is you collect, you know, more and more echoes, and you build up that data bank. And then when this data bank gets to certain points, because you also level locked and you lift up your hero's level, your what they call them, resonators, your resonators levels up to where, hey, I'm now at, you know, resonator rank union level 3, 2, 4, 5, everything like this. You'll get up to rank 15. You should go hunt down echoes. And the best way to hunt down echoes in this game, you're not farming echoes. Let me put it this way. There's no such thing as farming echoes in this game. I don't care what anyone says. You're not farming echoes. You're not farming for the best echoes in the game. There is no farming strategy in this game. Echoes are all over the damn place. Okay. What you're focusing on is you're going to come here to this data bank, because you're not at first going to have all the echoes unless you're already somehow God and you can find out all the and you keep getting nothing but the highest drop rarity. But when you get to 15 right here, or you get to 15 right here and you get the highest drop rarity of 5, or even before then, you're going to come here to the echo gallery. You're going to find out what echoes you're missing to go ahead and complete your data bank, and you're going to track them. And then when you track them, you can press X on it, you can track it, and it's going to show you exactly where the location of that echo is. That was like a boss right there. Right here is for the cyan. You can see it's right there. And it's going to help you so where when you're tracking these echoes, you're going to go ahead and go capture them and get them in your data bank, and you're going to be the next echo master, like a Pokemon master. Okay. This is Power World, baby. We're putting these babies to work for us. So go ahead and do that. Get your echo database going, but don't focus your attention on leveling echoes yet. Like if you are still having, you know, like purple echoes, level 4, or like anything that's not level 5 echo, don't put no experience in those echoes. Don't put none. Okay. If you're going to put some, put a little bit, I guess, but don't max them out. Don't focus your attention on any of the echoes at that point in time. You wait until you are rank 15 in the data bank and you're dropping, and your drops are going to be level 5 echoes. When you get level 5 echoes, that's when you can start focusing a little bit of attention on echoes. But even then, I would recommend against that. We're not worried at this point in time in the game on echoes. What we should be worried about, and this is my opinion on this 100%. I mean, some people will probably disagree with this. You need to worry about materials. You need to worry about cores with bosses. You should be worried about what your main team is going to be, your first team. I expect you still by the time you're working in this game for a good solid week or two, that you still don't have an idea what your fucking team is going to do, what team you want to run. I'm pretty sure that you're still playing around. You may watch videos and say, oh, you know what, I like Genia here, I like Genia in here, and I want to play Genia, and then you're gonna actually get Genia, and you might be like, you know what, this character's too brain dead for me. I don't want to play this character. I want to play something like Calthatra over here. I want to play something that, you know, requires a little bit more skill and thought process behind the parrying and everything else. Those are different things. So once you figure that out and you figured out what Resonator team you want to really work on, my first, you know, I was running different teams, man. But look, I settled on Genian right here, Bai right here, and Morphet. These are the three right here that I focus. I said, this is my primary team. And it's been working really well for me. But as you're going to see, the only one that's echoes are maxed out, but yet, you know what? The echoes aren't still that good, to be honest, because like the monkey, I can still make that better. I can still make all this a lot better pulls and tuning that I have to go grind all that. And I'm not worried about that right now because there's going to be an event that's going to come out in the future, which is like something about like cleaning the cordless or some crap like that, to where it's going to give you double echo XP. That's when I'm going to be worried about echoes. Right now, I'd just rather save all my materials for echoes for that time period. You can see it like right here. None of these are leveled up right here. Like none of my current echoes. We have, you know, this one's at plus 18, 0, 15, 0, and they're working just fine for me. Okay. What we should be focusing on is the materials to go ahead and build up the skills. So we need for like her, we need this. We need this. We need this. You should be looking at your skills, your fortes here, and you know, you should be trying to rank this up as fast as possible, because this doesn't drastically make a difference, but you will see an improvement in your character and how they operate with their skills. So we should be focusing on this, and the best place to go ahead and focus on this is going to be right here in the Forgery Challenge. You'll get 300 Union XP for doing it. It costs us 40 waypoints. You can go ahead and do this every 4 hours, and every 4 hours will get you, you know, the ability to come farm this. And then you just pick the one that you're working on. So if we're working on my healer, I would be doing this. If I would be working on Mortfet, I would be doing this. If I would be working on Gian, I believe it is this one right here that I need to focus on and build up those materials. When you're ready for, you know, and you're ready to level up for Ascension, I would change plans and go farm the bosses to go get the cores that you need. You know, hey, Thundering right here, I need these cores in order to ascend my character, and then go focus my attention here. But otherwise, I would rather go focus on the materials themselves. Go focus on that. Once you focus on that and you build up your characters, and they're at the spot to where, okay, you're, you know, like me right now, you're level 70 with the character. You already did everything right here. You already got all this maxed out. Then now we could, you know, it's change our strategy. And instead of working on materials, we could be working on, you know, echoes, working on doing the tents and fields of the bosses for things. Right now, I save it to where right now we'll do like 2 bosses, and then I will do everything else as every day as material, because I know that those materials are going to be necessary. So focus like that. Focus on the materials more than the echoes. That's my entire thing that I will preach. There is no need in the beginning of this game for you to focus any attention on the echoes. They will drastically later on be the main key component to end game, and that's what we're going to focus on when that time period comes. We're nowhere near that. We're still a few updates away from that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we still got other bosses that still hasn't shown up. We got other areas that's going to be showing up. So yeah, don't worry about that. Now let's see. We've talked about that. The thing is that, you know, like I said, people could disagree with me on this. I already know this, because I'm gonna tell you right now, people say my math is wrong and everything else, and you know what? To a certain degree, it is. But in the same case scenario, my union level is 46 right now, and that is primarily from just going ahead and doing those strategies. The last strategy is you've completed a story, you're working on your materials, you have nothing else to do, you've wasted all your wayplates, you gotta wait for it to charge, and you got a couple hours you can kill. Now, this is where the question comes into, and I know not everybody's like this, but hey, you got a couple hours to kill, you're not going nowhere, you're not going out, family don't need you, mom, dad, they ain't got no chores for you, it's raining outside, you know, that anime be put off is the question. If you're not watching no anime, you're just sitting in bed and doing absolutely nothing, you're going to play another game or something, and you know, it's not, and you don't really want to, go focus your attention on going grab a Wuthering Waves interactive map. That's easy to go search on Google. Just go type in Wuwa interactive map. You will pop a bunch of them up. Go find one that you like and then go start exploring the entire fucking world and go find every single chest. Go find every single botfly and start progressing and killing them all. It took me approximately a week without using the interactive map. And then after that, I started using interactive maps, which made it like 2 or 3 days later, where we've completed the entire game to where the entire map's 100% done. We've done every single chest. We've done every single botfly. It is overdone with. The game basically, just from doing that in the side quests, I gained like 3 levels from the world itself. And you don't think it adds up because when you start looking at it, it's just like, oh man, this is only like 30 Union XP, man. This ain't shit. When you find 400 chests in a night, you kill like 300, like 200, you find like 400 chests in, 200 chests in a night. You find yourself like 100 butterflies locations. You kill yourself a bunch of bot flies. You do all this, it adds up to where, oh boy, that XP that you worked on is now just 20, adds up. It just adds up and it gives you a level. So go look, go explore the world, go have fun, you know, come down here. Don't worry about your echoes. Don't worry about going grind the boss to go get a better echo at this point in time. Go worry about exploring the map. Go find all the chests. Go complete the little puzzles. Go do whatever it takes to get that part done. And I guarantee you, once you do that, you will see how much easier things become, how much faster your level is going to grow. And it's peaceful and relaxing for me. I'm not sure about someone else, but for me, just the ability to run around and, you know, you find this chest, you know, and find these items, and you're like, oh boy, it was just a relaxing time for me. Sitting here, you could watch my live streams, the past VODs. Dude, I was having so much quiet. I was enjoying myself. It was just relaxing and peaceful. Just coming here and collecting different items. And that's what I totally recommend for anybody when you get to that point. You know, you got a couple hours you can waste. Put some music on, just run around, go kill some things, and just go collect some chests and such, and work one area at a time. And for strategy to help you with your chests and everything, to be able to find them a lot easier, especially if you don't want to use an interactive map, you'll collect these from the Pioneer. You'll collect something called Loot Mapper. And when you collect your Loot Mapper right here, you'll be able to go ahead and section by section, as you can see, it gives this big ass circle that'll show you where chests are at. Now, not all the chests will show up. Some of them are locked behind puzzles and enemies and such to where you won't be able to see everything. But this will show you like all the loose chests that's just hidden around the world that you could normally find. And you take section by section. You just come here, you pop one there, you pop one here, and you expand your entire search radius of the entire area, and you'll find those chests. Simple, easy. I think it's relatively done. But primarily, let's just recap real quick before we end this video. First foremost, after tutorial, go get all your beacons. Second thing, after you get your beacons, go finish the story mode. Third thing is go ahead and start working on your materials for your character. Start with not working on your materials. Start working on what characters you like in your team, what characters, because I'm sure by that time you have summoned some stuff and everything. Start working on that. Start working on building what your exact team should be that you like, that you want to run. Get your echo database next, completely maxed out. Work on your echo database, collect those echoes. Don't worry about leveling them up, but worry about collecting them and get that going. Start, getting your union level ranked up, start exploring the map, start collecting chests, do everything in that regards. Take it easy, and in no time, you will find yourself at a higher level. You'll find yourself, your union level has gotten a lot higher, in a shorter amount of time by just playing the game. Simple as that. All right, I think I've taken too much of your time as it is. I do apologize, but if for any case scenario, hey, this video did help you out, or if you do disagree, leave me a comment down below. You think I'm smoking some paint chips here or some shit, let me know. I don't care. And if you guys have any questions or you have anything you need help with in any regards, by all means, come sneak by the live streams. We're playing this shit, like I said, every single day on this channel after 6 p.m. Central Time Zone. Just check around the channel around that time. Put your bell notification on if you're interested in that, because it's a lot easier to just get a notification, And until next time, I will catch you guys on the flip side. Have a good one. And yeah, welcome to Wuthering Waves. Let's have a good day, guys. Ta-ta.